guys, welcome back to Ava's Flava. I'm Ava, and on today's episode, I'm going to show you guys how to slap together red beans and rice. This is super delicious recipe. It's a little different than probably the red beans and rice you may be familiar with, but that's what makes it extra special. This is the red beans and rice I grew up eating, and it is my fave. So I'm going to share it with you guys because I think you're also going to love it. And it's really easy and delicious. Alright, so let's get to it. Let me show you what you're going to need. Okay, so first what you're going to need is about a pound of hot sausage links. Okay, here I have 1 cup of diced celery plus the leaves and about a medium onion. Okay, you're going to also need a half a teaspoon of summer savory and a half a teaspoon of oregano. 1 28-ounce can whole peeled tomatoes, undrained. 2 cups chicken stock. 2 15-ounce cans kidney beans. Alright, and the last thing you're going to need besides hot sauce is 2 cups cooked rice. Okay guys, so this is where it gets a little bit different. Instead of using andouille sausage, I think that's how you say it, my mom always used pork sausage, and it's super delicious. I know it sounds weird, but just trust me. So you can use the hot sausage to give it a little spice, or don't, just use the regular. I've even used the maple sausage to give it a little sweetness, makes it delicious. You just make it your own. Over medium heat, I'm going to fry these babies up so they get a nice crispy crust, and you can also take them out of squeeze them out of the casing if you wanted to too, if you don't like it like that, but I like little links in my red beans and rice. Alright, so we're just going to let these fry up for a couple minutes, and then I'll show you guys the next step. Alright guys, so the sausage is nice and crispy how I like it, so I'm going to go ahead and take it out and leave all that delicious grease in there, because that's what we're going to saute the celery and onion in. And if your pan's looking a tad bit dry, mine, I'll just add a little bit of oil. It's getting a little smoky in here. Just add a little bit more oil if you need to. And then we're going to add in our onion and celery, and we're going to let this cook for maybe like 7 or so minutes until they get nice and tender. And you can sprinkle a little bit of salt on here too. Okay guys, so while the onion and celery were cooking, I went ahead and chopped up my links. They weren't too hot to handle, so I went ahead and did that. And also remember, when you're cooking with celery, always use the leafy tops. Those are the best parts. So when you're in the grocery store, dig through and make sure you get one with lots of leaves, okay? Alright, so everything's nice and soft in here, and we're going to go ahead and dump in our summer savory, which is a must, and oregano. Summer savory is like thyme. It's closest tasting to thyme. I guess it's like thyme and sage. So if you can't find it, you can do a little bit of thyme and sage mixed together. But you should be able to find it. I don't think it's hard to find. Alright, so we're going to dump in our spices, because you always want to dump in the spices and let them kind of cook for a minute to wake up. They've been sleeping in those little jars, so you got to wake those babies up. Alright, so I think they're nice and awake. And now I'm going to grab my chicken broth and go ahead and dump that in. Now my mom used water, but I just love, chicken stock. Chicken stock is my fave. I use it in a lot of recipes. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and add that in. And then we're going to add in our tomatoes. And I like to get the, don't drain them either. You want all the juices too. I just like to dump them in whole and break them up with a spoon. It's just kind of fun for me to do. I don't know why it's weird. But you can break them up with your hand before you put them in there, or get kitchen shears and break them up, or just get a big can of the diced tomatoes. Alright? Alright. Alright, so I'm going to let this simmer for a little bit, and then I'm going to dump in all the rest of the goodies. Okay guys, so I went ahead and broke up all the tomatoes with my spoon, and I'm going to dump in my rice, and if you wanted to be a little healthier, you could use brown rice instead. Like I said, change this up to how you like it, because you're going to love it, and it's nice and filling and delicious. And then we're going to dump in our kidney beans, and you can use black beans if you wanted. And then we're going to do, for some more spice, like maybe a half a teaspoon of, hot sauce. And then we're going to give that a nice stir, add salt as needed. And we're going to add in our last little goodies here, the sausage. I know some of you might think that sounds creepy, but I promise you it is so delicious. You know what they say, don't knock it till you try it. It's so yummy, everyone always loves it. Alright, so I'm just going to kind of let this hang out and cook for like 30 minutes or so, just to kind of let all the flavors get married together, and then I'll see you guys when it's time to take a bite. Okay guys, so it's been hanging out on the stove for a while. Like I said, you could do 30 minutes at least, or like an hour and a half. Just kind of let it hang out, and all the goodness just keeps getting better. And then it's even better the next day. But here it is. Isn't it beautiful? Like I said, you can change it up, change the beans, do brown rice if you wanted. You can do andouille sausage if you wanted, but try it with this and see how you like it. I promise it's so stinking delicious. All right, I'm going to take a little bite here. Also, my mom used to bake it in the oven too, so you could do that. Just dump everything into 9x13 pan, slap it in the oven at 350 for like 30 minutes. So you could do that too if you don't want to bother with it on the stove. Alright, let's take a bite of this baby. But I'm telling you, summer savory, you gotta get it because it's really good on chicken and everything too. Always a belly shaker, this one. So good. And you can add more hot sauce if you wanted to make it spicier. Alright guys, make this, you're gonna love it. Alright, check out Ava'S Flava Facebook page if you haven't. And guess what? A lot of you guys have asked me in the past for like years if I had a P.O. box, and I finally got one. So you can send me sweet little letters, whatever. So I'll link that, or I'll put the my P.O. box in the description box. And check me out on Instagram, and subscribe. That would be awesome. I'm almost to 700. So, alright, make this for beans and rice. Check you later. Bye.